Good morning, everybody. I'm Brandon,
And I'm Geoff.
and welcome to Sip&Awe. Man, we are back, Jeffrey.
Yeah,
Man.
it feels good.
Yeah, and to clarify, ladies and gentlemen, Geoff is not a guest, okay? He is a co-host. Ooh.
Seen that going.
I'm really excited about it. But before we get to anything else, Jeffrey, it is time for the Sippy McDippy. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Lord, for the day that He's made for you and me. 1, 2, 3. Geoff, you look great. What have you been up to?
Well, I'm finally using that massage therapy degree. Got that second job.
Yeah, bruh.
What else have I been up to? That's the biggest change in my life recently.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, I was actually thinking about this last night. What is the main difference between chiropractic and massage therapy? Because I'm assuming massage therapy you massage, and chiropractic you just break people in half. Is that a good description?
Yeah, that's about it. So like with
Okay.
massage therapy, it's about relaxation, relief of the muscles and
Mm-hmm.
like the tissues that hold the muscles together.
Mm-hmm.
Chiropractic is about relief that could turn into relaxation, but it's mostly involving the joints and the bones.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you do a little bit of both, or you're just massage therapy all the way?
Someone could. I can't.
I mean, we can
There have
try.
been times though where I'm massaging someone and like their spine or their ribs just go, and I'm like, "Not, it's not my problem."
You get a reaction
Don't
out of
blame
them.
me
They go,
for that.
"Ow! Oh, Jeffrey, what'd you do to me?"
No, I haven't. Okay, I take that back. I have had one client in pain, but that's because we were doing some deep tissue stuff, and their IT bands were bricks.
Yeah, I don't even know what an IT band is. What is that?
It's a nice long strand of myofascia, which is a fancy word for skin of your muscles,
Okay.
and it runs along the side of your leg.
Mm-hmm.
Like runners, or athletes that use their legs a lot, basketball players, soccer players,
Mm-hmm.
the like side of their legs is
Mm-hmm.
just really, really tight, really stiff. And so I was digging my elbow all along his IT band, and he was like, keep going, keep going. I'm like, brother, you're about to cuss me out.
Well, he said keep going, so it's kind of his fault. So,
I know. That's what I figured. I was like, look, he said, all right.
oh my gosh, man. So I think some people know this, but I'm a cop now. So I'm a cop. I'm a dad. So that is why the main reason why I stopped sipping all for a season is because I had to go to the academy. And then I got out the academy, had to do my training. And then after my training, my son was born. And then Geoff was like, he was like, man, I've been listening to podcasts lately, and I would just love to like co-host like a podcast with you. And I'm like, well, perfect timing. Perfect timing. So honestly, we've been procrastinating because last week was like, hey, we should film. Then I slept in, and then we had the snowstorm, and
Yeah,
you know how it is, Jeffrey. So
I get it. Yeah. I mean, this is a big part about life. There's going to be roadblocks along the way, but I mean, you keep going forward.
you just keep going, man. You just got to keep going. But I'm excited for the future of Sip and All. We plan on doing bi-weekly, so stay tuned for more episodes for some guests in the future. Um, and I'm really, really, really excited. So it's gonna be good, Jeffrey. It's
Yeah,
gonna be good.
that's right.
But I had a question. Two questions for you. Okay. Um, and I'm gonna try to. I don't know how to phrase this, so just bear with me. Okay. So if you had to fight an animal,
Oh,
okay,
geez.
what is the animal that you think you have a genuine chance of beating?
Do I have to beat it into submission or just like,
Mm, let's say
or do I
knockout.
I got to knock this thing out?
Knockout. Yes. What is the least like the least animal you think you could actually genuinely take in a fight?
A mouse?
Ooh.
No. Are you looking for like the worst or like, okay, like the top dog animal that I think
That
realistically that
you
I could
could
fight?
yes, that you could really realistically fight.
Hmm.
Just you and this thing in the cage, and you feel confident. You're like, I think I have a chance
Hmm.
to punch this guy in the face.
Yeah. I think realistically, I could fight a bobcat and win.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think I could fight a bobcat and win.
Oh my gosh. That's actually a pretty intense answer. Let's see. I'm gonna average size of a bobcat.
They're not a cougar, like or like a mountain lion. A bobcat's smaller, but it is
They are
still a
small.
big cat.
The average
And
adult bobcat typically weighs 15 to 35 pounds and measures 25 to 40 inches. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
it's not bad. It'll still mess
Um,
you
let's see. Are bobcats aggressive? Let's see. They're not typically aggressive towards people. Attacks are extremely rare and usually involve rabid, cornered, and threatening animals.
up.
While they pose a threat to human safety, they may attack small pets. So
Yeah,
that's a good
but I
answer.
was thinking about it
I was not
because
thinking that you'd say bobcat.
yeah. Well, what do you think? What do you
I
think
don't
I was
know,
gonna say?
like a baby gorilla or something.
Oh shoot, yeah. Could maybe take on a baby gorilla.
No, but bobcat's a good answer.
Yeah, I was thinking about it because I've got this friend who lives in Texas, and he recently had a bobcat attack some of his chickens. And he's like, "Sorry, I
Whoa.
had to be late to this kind of like meeting because I've got scratches and had to do some first aid." And we're like, "Okay, what happened?" He's like, "Oh, bobcat grabbed one of my chickens and tried to run away with it, and so I just went to town on it." And we're like, "Huh? What do you mean?"
Oh yeah, no big deal. Anyways, man, I can imagine showing up to work, scratches everywhere. So, oh yeah, just I asked this question, and I wasn't really prepared for what I would be able to fight. Man,
You're
I
a
don't know.
police officer, so I feel like your answer is going to be a little. It's going to top mine.
And let me ask, can I have my gun on me because I'm a cop?
No, no, you got to knock it out with
Oh
your
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see, let's see. Man, maybe like an aggressive bird, like a goose. Because let me just tell you something. I took my son to the park for the first time not too long ago. A
Okay.
goose was like ready to pounce, and he started to
No,
run towards me, and he was pretty chunky. And I thought, you know what? I could probably clock this guy. I think I can do it.
I think so. Geese are aggressive.
They are.
Yeah,
Geese
I
are.
remember for a while I was scared of one as a child.
Yeah, I remember. Um, my brother and I were with my stepmom's brother. So we all went to the park and we were feeding the geese with bread. And the geese saw the bread in my brother's hand and started to chase my brother. But my brother didn't think to drop the bread. So he was running away from the geese holding the bread. And so he's screaming. He's like, "Oh my gosh, oh my gosh." And then my stepmom's brother, his name was Joey. He's like, "Just drop the bread. That's what they want. Drop the bread." And finally, he threw it. So they attacked the bread. My brother was safe, and now he's alive and well. He's doing good. So we made it. We made it out of that goose chase. Um, yeah, I think I could pounce a goose. Um,
Okay.
this is a random side note, but my favorite law in Louisiana, Jeffrey,
Oh, okay. I'm ready for
it
this.
is illegal to sell venomous reptiles to minors.
But not illegal in general.
So if I went in Shreveport, Louisiana, if I caught a someone over 18 selling
Yeah.
a venomous reptile to a minor, I could
Yeah.
take him to jail for it.
Huh. So let's say hypothetically a minor was to sell a venomous reptile to a minor.
Dude, fully legal. See, some
Mm,
kids sell candy, some kids sell snakes. You know, you know how it goes.
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so me and my buddy, he was my PTO. We have a bet. The first one to arrest someone for selling venomous reptiles to a minor wins.
Dang it.
Yeah, so
Okay, well, I hope you win your bet.
me too. I don't know if we put like a price on it or something, but
I was gonna
that's
say, you have like 100 running on this?
Man, I need to text him. I got to put some money on this thing. Maybe some lunch. I'm more of
Oh
a
yeah, that'd be good.
I'm more of a you can just buy me lunch rather than just give me $20. Like a caniac
Hmm.
combo, bro. Speaking of which, did you know Shreveport's getting a Dutch Bros? Did you ever have Dutch Bros?
I have never had Dutch Bros, but
Dude,
I mean, I know it's good coffee.
we're finally getting one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, isn't there a Dutch Bros kind of close to where you live?
Yeah, well, like 40ish minutes in Longview.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But Dutch Bros is awesome. Really excited that we're getting that. We're also getting a Chipotle on Mansfield Road, so that's pretty cool too. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you like Chipotle?
I mean, yeah, but but I like kava better.
What's kava?
Okay.
Do we have a kava in
Yes, I was
Shreveport?
hoping. What?
Do we have a kava in Shreveport?
No,
Okay.
but you guys need it. So it's like a Chipotle. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you pick all your, you pick, do you want a wrap or do you want a bowl? You pick all your toppings and everything. But here's the deal. It's Mediterranean food.
Ooh.
I know. So it's like, it's a pita and like you get like braised lamb. You can have like all kinds of like delicious Mediterranean, all the stuff from like Middle Eastern to Greek to a little bit Italian. It's just like, it's
Mm.
so good. And there's
Mm-hmm.
one maybe 30 minutes away from where I am.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
Would
also
you
one in
say
Grapevine.
would you say that like your palate is pretty wide? Because I'm pretty basic. Like I don't really think I've ever had Mediterranean food. Like I had Greek food for the first time maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Like, so do you feel like your palate food wise is pretty wide?
it's pretty wide.
Have you
Yeah.
always been like that, or are you like that now because your wife is a chef?
No, no way. So like I grew up Midwestern, was
Okay.
a sort of sweet little corn-fed Midwestern boy,
Uh huh.
and it was casseroles, and it wasn't like I didn't like tomatoes or
Mm.
onions.
Mm.
When we ordered a burger at McDonald's, I was like, just make it plain. No ketchup, no mustard, just cheese, burger, bread. That's
That's
it.
it. Yep.
And then eventually, my wife definitely helped, but I have expanded my horizons. Like I love Indian food, love like Chinese, Japanese food,
Hmm.
Thai food, uh, of course Mexican. I mean, come on,
Oh, come on,
who
bro.
doesn't love
Yeah,
Mexican food?
come on. Yes.
Um, and Middle Eastern food, Mediterranean food.
Hmm.
It's like there's probably not a food I wouldn't try.
Mm.
Yeah,
Do you know a
yeah.
food that you would never try? Like you just know off the bat, like I would never put that in my mouth.
Mm,
Or you're an open book. Like even if it looks terrible, you'd give it a try.
I'm a pretty open book
That's cool.
for food.
Yeah, I mean, I just hate mushrooms. That's like the only food I genuinely hate is mushrooms.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I love mushrooms.
Yeah, I
They're
don't like
so good.
mushrooms. Yeah,
Have you had like a chicken of the woods, or I think that's what it's called?
I don't know what that is. Chicken of the
Uh,
Woods?
I think that's what it's called.
That sounds
No,
like
no,
a
no. I'm thinking of Lion's
cheesy.
Mane, actually.
That sounds like a cheesy horror movie.
It kind of does, but chicken of the woods, I think, is what its name is, and then lion's mane. So the first one tastes like chicken. The second one tastes like a steak, and it's unbelievable. It's literally ridiculous, and like
Oh,
the texture is good as well.
whoa! It's a cool
Yeah,
looking mushroom.
yeah. If I could turn you onto mushrooms, it'd be with those two because they're like a meat substitute and they'd be great.
Where do you get these? Yeah, that looks like a salmon or something.
I know, like it looks like meat, and like
Wow,
that's the part.
that's crazy. Where would you buy this?
So we've got some local farmers markets that
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, because it's seasonal, they've got it. Otherwise, you can go to like maybe a more green centric supermarket,
Mm.
like maybe Whole Foods. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to give it a shot because I mean, I don't know what it is. Just mushrooms are terrible. I think they're slightly demonic. Just saying.
Come
I don't
on.
know. I don't know I don't know what it is. What would you say is your favorite like type of food, like Mediterranean, Greek, Mexican? What's your favorite type of food, and then what's like your favorite dish? Like you come
Hmm.
home from a long day of work, and it's just that dish is just on the table, hot and ready, ready for you to devour. What is it? What's it going to be?
Okay, so the first question was my favorite kind of like type of food.
Yeah, like Mediterranean, Mexican.
Yeah,
Besides
it's in
American, Indian?
Indian.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
I could set up some chicken tikka masala.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah, and I'm like, so we went to an Indian restaurant, and they were like giving us the spice levels, and I was like, no, no, really make it spicy, like actually make it spicy.
Hmm. So you
No,
like
it was good.
spicy? You like super duper
Dude,
spicy?
not like incinerate my mouth. I want spice and flavor. I don't want just spice because it's spicy.
Yeah, I agree because my stepdad bought the hottest hot sauce. He went to like a hot sauce competition or whatever, and he bought
Eh,
the winner. It was the hottest one. It was super hot, but it tasted like a fart. So I'm like, in that moment, I was like, I like spicy, but I also like flavorful. Like this spice is spicy, but it just tastes like, you know, a fart.
yeah.
So, but
On that
what's like,
same note, I had like spicy Thai food last month, and it's like on the scale, it's like 1 to 10. Like, what's your spiciness?
mm-hmm.
And I think I went with a 5. It was somewhere between a 5 and a 7, and it literally was burning my mouth with every bite, and
Wow.
like it was so like so on fire. Like I couldn't keep eating it, and I was like, I'm like huffing and puffing. I'm like, and I'm like, just could not handle it anymore before I like just did something to mellow it out.
Do you enjoy that? Like, were you enjoying it while like,
No, I was not enjoying it, and that was the worst part. I was like, "This food is really good, and I'm not
ugh,
enjoying any bite of it." And my wife got like just 2 degrees like warmer,
oh my
not as
goodness.
spicy. Her food was delicious. Her food wasn't spicy at all, like no ounce of spiciness to it. And I was
Oh
like,
my
I
gosh.
am, I don't know what happened here, but this is a mess up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, spicy food, bro. Like it's yeah, it knocks me out pretty quick. So I have a low tolerance, I think. Um, so my wife, she's Mexican, so she'll eat a jalapeno with anything or a serrano pepper with anything, and I typically don't do that because I like spicy food, but if it's too spicy, I just one bite I'm done. I don't want to eat anymore.
Yeah. But
Man.
as for like the perfect meal, I like come home and I could probably have it every day.
Hmm.
It's just a burger.
Dude, yes.
I'm like, there's just something so simple, so American about just like it's just a burger, and it's just a
Yes.
good burger, just juicy,
Yes.
like there's just some. It's definitely soul food.
Yeah.
Like over fried chicken, over tacos, like the perfect, just like no matter what day, if it's is it warm, cold out, rainy,
Burgers are
whatever, burger.
burgers are a happy place, man. They're my favorite meal. Favorite burger place though? What would you say?
I really liked Twisted Root.
Yeah, it did shut down sadly.
I
Well,
know.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Wow.
tried. They had some pretty interesting meats there. They had like ostrich, alligator, um, buffalo. I think I had a buffalo burger one time. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
But
We've got a place like that up here. I think it's around
mm-hmm,
the Greenville area. It's called Saskatoon,
mm-hmm.
and it's literally like a hunter's lodge, and you can have whatever wild game you can
Whoa,
imagine.
that's
It's
cool.
crazy.
That is really cool.
I'll have to take you if you come up.
Yeah, dude. I gotta go up there, bro. I don't know. I don't know what I've been doing, Jeffrey. I gotta go up there because you've been to my house. I need to go to your house.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I think yeah, the only friends that we've had that have actually come over is Steven and the Johnsons.
Wow. How long you guys been up there? It's been a while now, yeah.
Yeah, like 3 years.
Wow, man,
Hmm.
that's crazy. Yeah. So I guess like the biblical question that I had, um, and I don't know why I'm like kind of like overthinking this whole thing as deep as I am in my faith, but I'm just like really curious what you think. So
Okay.
Adam and Eve sinned. Okay.
Right.
So dominion was given to Satan. Okay.
Right.
And then when Jesus died on the cross, he redeemed the people. Okay.
Mm.
But in I think 2 Corinthians 4:4 it says Satan is still the prince of the air. And that's why bad things still happen, and that's why there's still like quote unquote demonic activity. Why do you think when Jesus died, it wasn't fully restored and we were like put back into the quote unquote the original place where Adam and Eve were, where there was no demonic activity and he was just stuck in all the demons and all that stuff was stuck in hell, and we were in perfect quote unquote union with Christ. Does that question make sense?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
what do you think is the reasoning behind that?
Hmm. So, firstly, I would say humans aren't robots.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, everyone, unredeemed people, people that aren't Christian yet, like, they've still got a sin nature. And even Christians still have that sin nature. You're like born into it, you know. Your body, your mind, your heart is sinful. The Bible even says, like, trust not your own heart, for it's sinful above all things. So, which is why it's so funny where it says, like, you know, follow your heart. It's just like, no, don't follow your heart,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
It's such a it's such a late 2000 thing. Like, follow your heart.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because I've heard a little bit of both. It's like if you're like in a, I guess, godly place and like you feel something on your heart, you can go that direction, you know. But then people are like, don't follow your heart because your heart's deceitful.
Yeah,
So I guess that's where the Holy Spirit comes in. You know what I mean? So it helps you decide. But I don't know. I've just been kind of thinking about, especially like being in the line of work that I'm in. You know, I see some crazy things, and
yeah,
I guess I've been kind of thinking about how come. And I'm reading Kenneth Hagin's Triumphant Church book, and it says that Satan is the prince of the air. And I was like, I wonder why he's still quote unquote the prince of the air, and why he wasn't eliminated when Jesus died. You know
mm,
what I mean?
yeah.
So I guess that's just a big question that I have. So.
I mean, his defeat's definitely got a plan for it when you read Revelations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Revelations is a cool book. I actually read it for the first time maybe 2 years ago.
Okay.
Really, really cool book. I actually went through with it. Is it Jim Hammond? Is that his son? Mac Hammond's son?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
went through with it with him, and it was actually pretty interesting.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, so I don't know if he was saying that this is what he believes, but he was saying a lot of theologians believe that it's going to be a nuclear war.
Okay.
So I think it's not Acts, excuse me, Revelation 9. It talks about the locusts that come out of the ground,
Right.
and he describes like the body of the locust, and it also kind of matches up to the body of a helicopter.
Yeah.
So people believe that Revelation is going to be a nuclear war. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
No, I do like Jim Hammond and his teaching on Revelation. Very interesting.
Yeah, it's a very interesting um, take on it. And two, what's so weird, I've met people in my life, Jeffrey, that believe the rapture already happened.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's pre-trib, post-trib, and then I think it's a-trib is
Hmm.
what the a-trib. No, no, it's a something. But basically, like, they believe we're already in the millennial era.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Like, do you think that idea is possible? Do you think that idea is kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Like, what do you think about that when people believe that we're like the rapture already took place?
I think no. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so tough because it's like there are people that think there's multiple raptures, and there's people that think like, yeah, okay. Personally, what I believe now, I don't think the rapture's happened yet. I don't think the tribulation's happened yet.
Yeah.
I
Same.
think we're still like waiting on the second coming of Christ.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in that boat too. I talked to somebody, um, and I think it's in Revelation, but there's a verse where Jesus said these things are about to these things are going to take place soon. And he
Mhm.
told me, he was like, Jesus doesn't exaggerate. If it's going to happen soon, it's going to happen soon. So it's already happened. I'm like, okay. Like,
And
it's like, okay. I
and
mean,
there's something so silly about like man trying to measure out the time that the Lord says is like things are going to happen.
oh, yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. It's just a little foolish, in my opinion, to try and to actually measure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But then there's also some people who are just like the like literalists who are like,
Hmm.
one day is one day, and 1,000 years is 1,000 years, and it's like, okay, great.
Hmm.
I
Yeah. That's why I think, like, whenever God created the Earth, like the day one he did this, day two he did this. I think it's a possibility that day one and day two were not actually a day. For us, it was a day for the Lord. So it was probably maybe a few years, maybe a few thousand years. I don't know. But, or it could have just been a day, 24 hours. Who knows?
It really could have just been a day. Because I've also heard that the Lord can create something with a history already ingrained in it.
I've never heard of that
Very
before.
world
Yeah.
um with like a prehistory.
hmm
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Um
That's cool. Can you give me like an
it makes
example? Like, have you ever heard of an example that someone's given you within that
um
concept?
the podcast I was recently listening to said one. I
Mm.
can't think of one off the top of my head, but I can think of the fact that when somebody regrows a limb, it doesn't start out as like a baby limb and then kind of grow out and just get a little bit bigger day by day. It's like they have a limb.
Wow.
You know, there's a history already attached to what he has created
Mm.
in that sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know this is random, but because you said that, do you know if limbs can grow back, or is that like a miracle that God performs when a limb grows back? Like, is it possible for a leg to grow back? Like
Not for people.
naturally. Like I'm saying, like outside of someone praying for healing. Like if my leg got cut off, do you think in 50 years I'll have a little baby foot or something?
No, that's not possible with modern science. We
Dang.
might get there though with like I don't know, some genetic testing
Man, if I
because
lost, oh, good, good.
oh okay, I was gonna say GLP-1s, the like the new weight loss injections,
Mm-hmm.
those are manufactured using a genetic marker from Gila monsters.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Well, I was gonna say if I lost a limb, I wouldn't mind having like a robot leg or something.
yeah,
That would be
that'd be
kind of
pretty
cool.
sweet, honestly.
That would be sweet. You have like a Terminator arm, just like that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reason why I asked that is because I dealt with an individual who was on the verge of death at work, and they didn't have any legs, and they just kind of like, oh, like just kind of threw me off because they like brought him out, and I was like, oh, he has no legs. It just kind of you just don't see that every day, you know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, he doesn't have any legs.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was just thinking about if that were possible, if you can grow legs back, but obviously that's not. So
Yeah, not without a miracle from God.
we're not lizards, man.
Yeah, we're not lizards.
Dang it. Yeah, man. I'm kind of in this weird position in my life where work hasn't really taken a toll on me, like mentally, but
That's good.
um, I was in a situation where my last call today was a deceased person. Okay.
Mm,
So I'm working the call, doing the thing, helping the corner. I'm like moving the body. It's like cold, it
yeah,
stinks, and all that stuff. And then 40 minutes later, I'm like at home feeding my baby. And I'm like, this is kind of weird. Like, this is just a
gotcha.
weird life that I'm in right now. But it's been pretty interesting. It's been fun. I enjoy my job. I enjoy what I see. Um, but yeah, that it kind of hit me when my son was born, and I'm dealing with this at work, and then like 40 minutes later, I'm feeding my baby. So
Yeah.
it's been interesting. But
Mm.
because and we don't if your wife doesn't want this to be on YouTube, but did your wife see anything like while she was a firefighter in her time of doing those things?
Yeah. So when she first got hired by the like she finished academy, when she was first in her actual station, I think it was within the first couple weeks, maybe three, she saw two decapitations uh
Wow.
and then she had to like help someone else like stay alive at least till the ambulance, but she's pretty sure from the injury that it was not a survivable moment. It was a collision of a convertible and a truck racing, and they collided with a semi.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. I remember like 2 weeks ago. Yes, babe. My wife is coming in. Hello. Um, yeah, we she needs to wrap it up. Okay, but we have 8 minutes left, so we're good. We're good. Um,
Okay.
but what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I worked my first pedestrian versus vehicle that ended up in a
Ooh,
fatality not like 2 weeks ago.
okay.
Yeah, so dude, I was a little bummed out because I get off at 8:30. It's like 7:45.
Oh my gosh.
And I see it pop on the screen, and dude, I'm literally down the street. I'm like, oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
And then dispatch was like, hey, I see you're like down the street. I'm going to send you this call. And sure enough, I get there. There's the lady. She's all like,
Mm,
unresponsive. And then paramedics work on her. And we find out later she didn't make it. And it's like, dang, bro. Like,
yeah.
and what was crazy, we didn't have any form of identification on her. So we didn't know who it was. Like, and then this random dude showed up. He's like, I think that was my mom. And it's like, well, we can't tell because we don't know who this lady is. So
Mm,
maybe you can go to the hospital. Maybe you can identify her. But yeah, but it's been a pretty interesting, especially with my faith walk too. And so maybe we can talk about that the next time we're on here. But not that I'm like struggling with like my beliefs. It's just like my consistency with the Lord has been, I guess, a struggle, if that makes sense. Because when I'm home, I'm with my wife and with my baby, and when I'm at work, I'm at work, and then when I come home, it's kind of tired, and yeah, man. So it's just been kind of a struggle lately, and I don't want to come off like I'm making excuses, but I don't know. It's just been something that I've been battling with, being
gotcha.
consistent. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's been good. I'm really excited for the future of Sip&Awe. Um, I'm really, really pumped. Um, so yeah, I'm really happy that we brought it back, Geoff. I'm really, really excited.
I know. I'm really looking forward to it, and just to just hang out with you more. Now we're in
Yes.
different states now, which is a huge bummer. But
Yeah.
just being able to get in contact with old friends and to see them again is so rejuvenating for for mental health. Definitely,
Oh
I had
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
last year where I was calling one friend at least a day
I remember that
because
when
I
we'd go on your walks.
yeah
I remember that. Yeah. Um, I think because me and you met in Go, I think the best thing that came out of Go was just the relationships that are in my life. Like I talk
Mhm.
to you, I talk to Justin, I talk to Yano all the time. Um, and so the relationships that have come out of that season have been very, very um, fruitful and beautiful in my mind. Um, so yeah, and it's been cool because I married a girl who wasn't in Go, and so seeing her become friends with Justin's wife Janine, and they're so close now.
Yeah.
It's really cool, and I think it has something to do with them both being Latinas. What? But yeah, man, it's been cool. Um, but yeah, that's all I have for today. Geoff, did you want to add anything? Do you have any closing remarks before we close it
Mm.
out?
Closing remarks are go outside, touch some grass, and Jesus is Lord.
Jesus Lord, touch some grass, look at the sky, say hi to
Yeah,
somebody.
breathe some
Yeah.
fresh air.
Yeah. Pastor Denny preached yesterday and he encouraged us to minister the gospel to people. So it's like talk to someone about the Lord, you know?
Mm.
Yeah. Maybe that can be our weekly goal this week is talk to somebody. I'm gonna try to talk to someone at work. Maybe someone that I arrest. I'll turn off my body camera and be like, do you know that the Lord loves you? And he's like, yeah, man. He just got done stealing or robbing a store at gunpoint. It's like, the Lord loves you. Like, yeah. So, but everyone, thank you for tuning in to Sip&Awe. We are excited to be back, excited for the future, and thank you for tuning in. And we will see you guys next time.